Welcome back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And we have we have something new to talk about now that we've finished up Chapter 1. We're in Intermission. Hey Itsuki, I've got your first line of missions to help you on your rise to stardom. First is a dance lesson with Barry, and the other is going to be a secret. It'll be in a Ozume lesson studio, you know, the place where you and Tsubasa had your first lesson. Yep, I remember. Barry says you can come by anytime. It's fine if you want to walk around the city or help out some other people until you feel like heading to your lesson. Oh, one more thing. I dug out a laptop and let it on one of the desks in the office. I think it'll come in handy for keeping in contact with everyone. Give it a try if you want. Okay, so at the end of every chapter we have an intermission. This is a period of time between each chapter where nothing of significance will happen. During an intermission, you can spend your time doing requests and side stories. You can end an intermission by using the Ozumi Lessons Studio. Excuse me. Side stories are the personal stories of your cast members. They progress regardless of if the story being told in the current chapter. In a side story, Itsuki will support his friends in their showbiz pursuits and deepen his bonds with them. A side story will begin when a cast member whose stage rank has reached a certain level sends you an invitation on topic. You can obtain skills in side stories that will be useful in battle and your investigations, so it is highly recommended that you pursue them. There are currently no cast members from whom you can undertake a side story. It is recommended that you use Toma in combat and increase his stage rank. Okay, so I haven't actually maxed out enough to get side story yet, but it is something that you want to keep track of. Plus, Kiria's got some stuff now that Kiria's in our party. Sorry, Itsuki, mistyped or something. Just forget you saw that. Hey, got your topic username from Tsubasa. Is there anything I can do? I need to contact you about? I'll do it on here. Alright. Tsubasa's Radiant Skills ready. EP Fitness. Kiria's Radiant Skills ready. Kiria's Radiant Skill. Other Radiant Skills ready. Kiria's other Radiant Skill. Yeah, Kiria's got a whole bunch of stuff. So this is what stage rank is for, and as the topic mentioned earlier, your stage rank goes up based on who is in your party during missions. Now that we have Kiria in our party, we can show her off. Her stage rank is 4 already. So we're going to deal with using her later. But yeah, I can show off her screen here. Her Mirage is Tharja from Fire Emblem Awakening. And she is a mage type. You can no doubt tell from her stats. And her defense is pitiful. She gets wrecked early on, so you have to be very cautious about that. Toma still has a stage rank of 2. You can also check out stuff with Maiko. But I can't actually check her stats yet because she's still relatively new here. Then there's Barry Goodman, as well as Tiki. She's so adorable. So the game was saying was recommending you use Toma to level him up first, so we will be dealing with that. So for now, though, we can't really do much. You can go to other stages that you've already been to and grind a bit if you want. You can skip ahead to where the next story section is. You can go back to Daitama and buy stuff if you want. There's a lot of little things you can do here. But since there's not much I can do story-wise, there's not going to be much story progress in this part. What I am going to do, however, is show off Kiria now that I can. Let's swap out Tsubasa real quick for Kiria, and I can show her off real quick. I'll run into an enemy in here sooner or later. At least I hope I will. I can jump out straight into Chapter 2, but at this point I don't really feel like doing that right now. Hey. I heard a rumor there was an interesting place around here, but this is just a disappointment. Everyone else here is weak. I can't have any fun here. I'm bored. I need some spice in my life. Somewhere more exciting. We will deal with that later. This also is a good area to show off some new side quests that will be opened up later. But here we go. Let's show off Kiria in this fight. Alright, so Kiria is going to be our mage for the group. And now we can now that we have more than 3 party members, we can actually change members in battle. You can swap a cast member currently fighting alongside Itsuki with a cast member who's on the subcast. Make use of this when you can't attack an enemy's weakness or when a cast member's health is dangerously low in order to strategically fight your battles. So yes, now that the change option here, you can swap cast members anytime you want. I'm not going to be doing that. Let's see, Kiria. Let's see what her skills are that she has. She has Bufu, which is an ice spell. She has Flux, which is a light attack. In Fire Emblem, this would be considered a darkness attack. And Lullaby Song, which puts enemies to sleep. Let's try that. Alright, I got one of them. When you're affected by the status ailment sleep, you will be unable to perform any actions. Blah, blah, blah. Managed to get one of them, so that's good. And let's see her sessions. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Okay, I need to turn quick sessions back on. Or off, anyway. But Tharja learned a new skill, Bufu, which will power up her ice spell. Let's get into another fight. There we go. I was trying to get that the last 2 battles. So Kiria fights with magic. Let's see here. And that should be enough to... Okay. And Kain learned Hamstring. A physical lance attack that lowers target's hit and evasion. Thank God. Okay, let's try one more fight so I can show off a little bit more of Kiria here. And then I'll probably move on and do some minor story stuff real quick. This might be a short video because I'm recording kind of late and I haven't had a good chance to record in a while because of work, and my nephew is basically here all the time, so it's hard to record when he's in the background downstairs doing stuff. So I'm going to try and get as much recording done as I can. Alright, so Caspar is weak to ice, so if you use Bufo, that should session. Okay, good. And Kiria gets her achievement. Alright, I think that's good enough exploring for now. I can get out of here.
Say.
Let's use Trapport to get back to the Fortuna office, because I don't really want to walk all the way back, even though it doesn't take that terribly long. And Tsubasa, what do you have to say? Whenever I make eye contact with Miss Maiko lately, she does this creepy laugh like It's kind of freaking me out, to be honest. It feels like she's hiding something. Do you know anything about it? Oh boy. Anyway, and this is the laptop. A laptop containing data on everyone. No crap. You may view the various trigger conditions for the artist's side stories. Okay, so now that we've unlocked side stories, we can actually check how to unlock their next side story. It's too soon for you to begin Tsubasa's side story. You must progress further in the main story. Alright. What about Toma? You must increase Toma's stage rank before his side story. Okay. To raise your cast member's stage rank, they must participate in combat more. Alright. And that also does include if he participates in sessions when he's not in your main party. Kiria, you must increase Kiria's stage rank. So, if you want other people's side stories, basically you want we want to use Toma and Kiria more, because we can't actually do Tsubasa's side story quite yet. This will tell you when they're unlocked, so there's no real rush to do anything like that. Let's see if we can make some stuff for Kiria now that she's in our party, but I think we have something to unlock in here too. God dang it, Tharja.
ダメだよ、サーリャ。お兄ちゃんと仲良くなりたいなら見てるだけじゃなくて話しかけないとだよ。
後ろから見ているだけじゃダメなの。
A lot.
ちゃんと向かい合ってお話しした方が楽しいよ。
あなたもそう思う？
No. No.
できれば顔を見ながら話したいかな。
わかったわ。
Oh man, Tharja's gonna be angry.
サーリャは呪術師のミラージュなの。ちょっと変わってるけど魔法を使わせたら誰にも負けないんだから。
キリアさんのミラージュだっけ？
ええ。
俺は青い樹。よろしく。
よろしく。
I'm sure you are, Tharja. I'm sure you are.
俺の顔に何か？
時々キリアがあなたの話をしてくるから少し気になっただけ。
キリアさんが？
期待しているわ。
Oh
キ
boy.
リアを助けてあげて。あの子はたまに危なっかしいから。
俺がキリアさんに助けられることならあるだろうけど、逆はあるのかな？
頼んだから。
あ。
サーリャがあんなに話すなんて珍しいんだよ、お兄ちゃん。普段はすごく無口なんだから。
そうなんだ。
うん。きっとサーリャも樹お兄ちゃんに興味津々なんだと思う。
Of course she
これか
does.
らも時々話しに来てあげてね。
Don't worry, she's not nearly as creepy as she is in Fire Emblem Awakening. Although she acts like it sometimes.
パフォーマーが新しいレディアントスキル
Alright, so we got a bunch of radiant skills. Mostly for Kiria now that she's actually in our party.
パフォーマーが揃っている
So let's try and make those, shall we? We don't have enough for this one yet. EP fitness max makes EP, but max EP increases by 10%. Thank you very much.
やったね
I should have enough for everybody's stuff. Yes, plenty. Laitoma detects hidden traps in dungeons for a fixed number of steps.
こ
Sounds
れでいい
useful.
かなそれじゃあユニティするよ行くよレディアントユニティサーリャ
キリア。やったどうも。
Alright, and let's get
これでいいかな
EP fitness.
それじゃ
Now that I've shown that, I can skip that.
ふふふ大成功。
Bewitching Desire. When the cast member uses skills or items to heal their EP in battle, the amount healed is increased.
あこれで
Good, so
それじゃ
EP restoring items will be stronger. Thank you, Tharja.
どうも。
And I should have enough for the last one. Endless Song. Once per battle, Kiria can survive a lethal magic blow if with 1 HP. Thank
これで
God. Although,
それじゃ
again, that's only with magic, so be careful about that. But that's going to be super helpful for her early on because she is a glass cannon at this point. Her physical defense is terrible early on.
次
Do I have enough to make any weapons for her, though? Not even close.
他にパフォーマーが集まっ
However, this is a good time, even though I'm not progressing plot. I'm going to use this time to show off one of the three extra areas that's in the Switch version that was not originally in the Wii U version. This portal sends you to 3 separate new areas that are basically there for training. You can use this to grind for experience. You can use this one to search for... this one is for special, is for rare encounter enemies, and this one is for savage enemies if you are a masochist. But I'm going to just show off the training area real fast. It's a very small dungeon. Within the training area are foes known to drop tomes to grant you experience. As you defeat enemies in combat or on the map, the others will grow stronger. Retreat is sometimes the wisest option. There are also items hidden in the 4 corners of the dungeon. Search quickly, but these will vanish if you take too long to claim them. Yes! So thankfully the map is already unlocked, so if you run to the corners of the map you will get extra items. And you are on a time limit, as it mentioned before. And the time limit also goes through in battles as well, so don't dawdle too much if you can help it. You do get tomes for defeating enemies in here, which you can use to grind up later. So this can be very helpful for me specifically, since I can use this to grind off screen if I want to. So you got tomes. I will show what those do later on. The atmosphere has changed, enemies grow stronger. So yeah, you'll get a message every about 2 minutes, I think, where it'll tell you that enemies change and become stronger, or if items disappear while you're in the dungeon, things like that. It goes by quick, so be careful. I'm not into. There's also a boss you can fight at the end of this dungeon, which I do not recommend you fight right now because you will probably get destroyed this early on. I attempted fighting him on my first run through here, and let's just say it didn't end well for me. Item to the northwest disappeared. Of course that one disappeared, the one I'm going towards. God dang it. Yeah, they disappear real fast. The plus side to all that, though, is that you can come back to this dungeon as many times as you want. And these will respawn, and you'll get tomes, and all these items will respawn every time you leave the dungeon and come back. The atmosphere changed, the enemies are stronger. We'll see if I'm strong enough to handle these guys. If I'm not, I will just run away. Yeah, I think I'm too early for this right now. Yeah, they're starting to get a little too strong for me at this point. So I will finish off this fight. Yeah, these guys are getting a little too strong. I may have to run away. Let's try Flux. Not quite. Oh, maybe I'll survive after all. But I'm definitely going to be running away after this fight and getting out of here because they're getting a little too strong for me. Yeah, I don't even have the skills I need to actually do sessions on these guys. Yikes. Ugh. Yeah, that hurt. This should finish them off, though. There we go. Yeah, that was dangerous. We're getting out of here. But that's essentially how these dungeons work. Also, your subcast will gain experience when they're not in your party. Not as much as your main cast, but they will gain experience. So that's a plus. What's not a plus, though, is we need to heal up Itsuki real fast. Dispoison. And healed him up. Okay, we're good. I'm going to get the heck out of here. However, if you come up here, there's something dangerous in this room. It could be an enemy that's too strong for us right now. And there definitely is. So let's get out of here. I will show off that enemy eventually, but for now, no. Like I said, it's a short dungeon, so let's trap port out of here. So that's how that dungeon works. So if you need to grind a little bit or get some extra items, that's there for you. Let's heal up my party real quick, and we got some messages here. Sorry, could you just forget about all that stuff I said earlier about Miss Maiko hiding something from me? I shouldn't talk about her like that. She really helped me out when I had to save Aya. I owe her so much. I'm so ashamed of myself. Oh, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Jeez, that illusionary 1 of 6 Mirage fight really took a lot out of me. Kinda want to get some training done in the idolosphere while we get some breathing room. Sound good? Yeah, I already did that. I already did that. Let's talk to Aya. Itsuki, thank you for everything. For saving me and for supporting Tsubasa. From now on, I'll be supporting everyone in the office too. So let's do this together. Sounds good. If you check over here, this is where you have your achievement wall. This is essentially your achievement wall. Shelves span this wall. It seems like a logical place to display trophies. Play records are logs of things you have accomplished while playing, and awards are given based on completing certain combinations of play records. When you earn an award, a trophy will be added. So yeah, you essentially have an achievement wall in this area. The reincarnation. So the first one we got is completing the prologue. I think I have a couple other things down here. Champion Itsuki. Itsuki posed after winning a battle, which is basically just complete the battle using a specific character. Tsubasa takes the stage. Champion Tsubasa. Tsubasa beat the last enemies. Toma joined our party. Toma finished the last enemy. Kiria joined the party. And Kiria defeated the final enemy. Maiko. We met Maiko. And we met Barry, so he's on there. And we met Tiki. Alright. So that's our wall of achievements. I am not going to go for 100% achievements in this game because there are a lot. There are a lot. You're also able to watch all of the... You're also able to watch all the cutscenes that you've unlocked up to this point if you feel like that as well. So it's a nice little bonus area for you. So that's all the side stuff you can do between actual stages. So keep that in mind. That, again, some of these are added for the version I'm playing. The original Wii U version did not have that room where you can grind for stuff, which makes going through this game go by a lot faster. I will probably be abusing that a little bit off screen. I'm not going to grind too much if I can avoid it, but for the sake of saving some time, if I'm not recording an actual episode, I may use that area to grind off screen. It'll go by a lot quicker. But that's pretty much everything we can do right now. There's not much more we can do. There's not much more we can do on this without progressing to the next part of the game. Although we should probably, before I move on to the next area, go buy some new equipment for Kiria, since she doesn't have anything right now. Let's see if we have anything good for Kiria. Does she need the power bangle? No, but she could definitely use a magic ring. I will get her that. For Kiria, you're going to want to prioritize magic, even more so than with Tsubasa. She is definitely the pure mage type of this game. You can give her power stuff, but it's going to lower her magic, so that's not really going to be useful. Do I have enough mail marks to get some good items? Let's see. Not yet. I believe the game will tell you when you can use mail marks. But that's essentially everything we can do at this point. So in order to progress the story, we're going to have to go to the Ozumi Lesson Studio and talk to Barry. So I will do that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.